Yes, people, we're back, and I'm recording from my bed. Isn't that not just proof that you can literally record from wherever you want? Anyways, let's get to the point of why I'm making this video. I actually got a little bit worried for the boxing world in general. Let's just talk about people who train boxing but don't do it for a professional type of level. Maybe not even a competitive level, but somewhere where they they go pretty much at least minimum 3 times a week, maybe train twice a day, and be where they need to be. Um, and unfortunately, I saw someone where their body just um wasn't able to carry on, as in not passed away, but pretty much the same thing. Like the body was just wasn't there, was not. It just what I mean. Now, what I heard was it could have been a sugar crash, but it's also the same effect as when someone gets high on THC or something like that. And the reason why I know this is because I've seen people from where I'm from go into this state and they can't really do anything. And people do it and even fight at the peak of that time when the reaction kicks in because there's no pain tolerance, there's no pain that you feel. And maybe that's what this person's intention was. Anyways, this is what I saw. Could have just been a sugar crash, and hopefully it is. Either way, when you see someone's body go like that, it does scare you a little bit. It kind of shakes you. I remember I saw someone have a seizure once, and that was also on the way to the same exact boxing gym in a car park. So just imagine having a seizure in a car park. Basement, underground building. No one is really even there. It's the summertime. It just shows that you really need to take care of your body. Really need to take care of yourself. A lot of people probably heard all of this stuff before. Take care of your body, give good nutrition, live a healthy life, whatever. Until you see someone or until you face it yourself, which inshallah you won't. And inshallah you never have to see someone face that either. But if you do, you'll know what it's like. It's like a car accident. The brother healthy mindset lats. I used to see him in the gym. I was one conversation away of becoming a friend of his too, because I'm friends of his friends. The way he passed away and left the world. Car crash. People underestimate these things. They put their foot down on the cars and go crazy. I've got a performance car. But at the same time, you have to be logical about it. The reason why I make this video today is because a lot of people, they've been making it almost in a jokey way where, oh, I didn't eat all day and I'm sparring. Oh, I didn't get no sleep and I'm sparring. Bro, I broke my left shoulder, but I'm still gonna spar. Bro, I tore my bicep, but I'm sparring. Bro, I done this, I done that. And it's supposed to be something that they expect you to laugh at. This is the exact point of the video. That I've seen people crash out. I've seen people have seizures. I've seen people faint. I've seen people pass out. I've seen people go through some very traumatizing and petrifying moments. And when you see that, you understand that you have to be thankful to Allah more than anything. We realize that the body can do that, where the brain and the body does not connect. And when that happens, it's a very, very scary situation. Think about a coma. When someone wakes up from a coma, some of them need to be taught how to walk again, how to speak, how to remember who their parents is. Grown men, grown women. Scary, but they function normally. Things go well normally. But it's the reality. So I'm not gonna make this a long video, but I'm just gonna keep it short, simple, and sweet. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you really need to be careful on how you go into the sport. Now I'm guilty of this. Let me just make that clear. Because I wrestle in Ramadan during fasting. But, or however, I do that about a couple hours before I break fast. I finish about a couple hours before I break fast, if not an hour before I break fast. If not, I break fast during training. And that's what wrestling used to be like. However, with boxing, it was slightly different. I'd finish about an hour before I break fast, or an hour and a half to 2 hours. Either way, it's bearable. Reason being is because by the time I drive home during that hour and a half that I have left, get ready, get changed, have a shower, make my drink. I know my Ramadan remedies and stuff that I've spoken about, which you can find on my account as well. It's almost time to break fast anyways, so I do it at a very sensible way. Now I have wrestled once during the peak of the afternoon, just before mid-afternoon, just when afternoon basically begins, about a couple hours after 12 during fasting. And trust me, you start getting worried, you start panicking, and that's the way things can really be. So take care of yourselves, make sure you're prepared, drink your electrolytes, and when it is Ramadan, because Ramadan's approaching, don't start training at 12, 1, 2, 3. None of them timings are safe. 4 o'clock onwards, do your training. Better to be 5 o'clock onwards, do your training. Then go ahead with the day. If you're in England and you break fast at 8, 9, which I don't think it is that time no more, I think it's actually a lot earlier and I might even be around 7. I'd say train at 5, max 4, for training for 2 hours as well. Again, because I've been doing boxing for quite a bit, I was hard sparring during fasting. But that's just because of this. Sometimes you just have to. Not a lot of people will understand. It's only, yeah. So that's what I advise you to do. Again, this is the new type of content that's come out as well, by the way. If this is your second time watching it, this is the type of content that it's going to be, and hopefully, one of the videos might pop off, and maybe what I say is beneficial, and if it is, I'd appreciate you to share it around if you find it beneficial, just like you'd be sharing some type of reel, Islamic reel, or educational reel, or whatever it is. I'd appreciate if you share this video around as well, especially if you made it to this point of the video. I appreciate everyone for watching, and inshallah we'll continue when the time comes. Obviously, there's a big delay compared to the first type of video that I've done like this compared to this one, or in accordance to this one. But yeah, that's about it. I appreciate everyone. Let's go. By the way, this is a Samsung pen. So when I need to start and begin my videos, there's a button somewhere on here. I'm not wearing my glasses, but my eyesight's not that bad. It's just because I've got 2 flashlights going right in my eyes, so it's not that good for your eyes, to be honest. But yeah, there's a button on here. As soon as I click it, the video will end. My mic's got a button as well. As soon as I click it, the video will end. So it's quite nice having all this. But anyways, whilst I do that, whilst I click this button, take care everyone.